So let me start with a fun fact. Uh, President Trump's 2019 budget proposes to cut the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which is SNAP, which is basically food stamps, by more than 213 billion over the next 10 years. So basically 30% of the budget that would be spent on it if he didn't cut it. So this is a huge influence to a lot of people, and there's an article from the Huffington Post that says that the White House did this because they think that they already won the war on poverty, which is started by President Lyndon Johnson many years ago. So their argument is that poverty rate fell from 30% in 1961 to 3% in 2016, and poor people could replace their government income with work income. Wow, very conservative view. And I think it definitely appeals to logos and pathos, which is like basically logic and emotions. And it's also very Nozick's view. Because by logic, you want people to work instead of getting free food from the government, right? And by emotion, you don't want people just earn free things from the government. You want them to work. So they literally just throw out like poor people should replace their government income with work income. And then also they put out stats like the poverty rate right now is really low. And then it's really Nozick because they are trying to cut down this money so that the government don't have to spend a lot of the taxpayers' money onto poor people, so that they could build more infrastructure to serve for all. But then here comes the liberal comeback. Well, the data could not be, it's probably not 100% right. There's still some argument to it. So it's really hard to tell if the poverty rate is that low and do we really win the war on poverty. And then does the major population really don't need food stamps right now? This is something that I'll explore with Mrs. Bentley and find out what's the answer.